Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
And welcome back to the Toronto Blue Jays Sim. I'm JayBlue, and you can find me on Twitter at JaysFromAway. And we are here on the General Manager Games channel on YouTube. On May 2nd, 2022, we are in first place in the American League East, and let's check out the standings for you. So we are 21-8. We have the best record in Major League Baseball. So there's a coup for you. 1 month into the season, we've got the best record. So here we are. I've got a little bit of an allergy issue right now, so I may have to sniffle a little bit for you. Sorry about that, but let's get underway. We've got an off day before Nate Pearson takes on Jose Berrios and the Twins. So here we go. Sim number, I think this is episode 9. So here we go. Episode 9. We're also coming up on the draft pool announcement, so that should be interesting. And we lost to the Twins. And it looks like Vladimir Guerrero hit a home run, and so did Cavan Biggio. Just one hit each, and J.D. Martinez also hit one in the losing cause. And Nate Pearson, only 3 runs in 5 innings. But again, the problem with Pearson is that he's got pretty low stamina, and he rarely gets beyond 5 innings to get deeper into the game. So not a bad outing for him, but it was Kyle Keller taking it on the chin for the Blue Jays in this one. All right, Hyunjin Ryu, the former ace who's been struggling the last couple of seasons. Hyunjin Ryu going for the Blue Jays here against Kenta Maeda. And that loss actually put us back into a tie with the Yankees. And we had another loss, and we're now a game behind the Yankees, a 5-4 loss. And Ryu only went 4 innings, giving up all 5 runs. The bullpen was quite good. Colton Eastman, our Rule 5 pick, a solid 2 innings. Wade Davis with 2 1/3, and Tim Meza finished it off for the Jays. Josh Donaldson, the former Blue Jay, was the player of the game. He was 3 for 5. Offensively, Cavan Biggio had a good game with a home run, 2 for 3, and 3 RBI. Randall Grichuk with a home run as well. Danny Jansen was 1 for 3. Bo Bichette 1 for 5. All right, the Twins are not treating us nicely. The Twins, I think, are also 21-9, so they're a half game ahead of us. We do have an important message. We have the draft. The draft pool was released. Where are we picking in the draft? That's a very good question. So we are picking 4th. Thanks to our really bad season last year. So, really great. We got a 4th pick overall. So that's good to see. So this is actually our second fairly high pick since we started this sim. Okay, and review the draft pool. Yeah, I don't really care that much right now. I'll review the draft pool when it's time to draft. So what do we have? We have James Paxton going up against Matt Whistler. And we did win. We salvaged a win in this series, 6-1. Sorry, 6-1 win. We had 11 hits. We had a 3-run home run from Randall Grichuk, who is hitting .263. He's off to a fantastic start to the season. 10 home runs for him so far. Luis Garcia was 4 for 5. He's hitting .339 on the season as well. And Lourdes Gurriel hit a double for the Jays and is 2 for 3 as well. Paxton, excellent outing, 6 2/3, 3 hits, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. So beautiful outing there. Curtis Taylor gave up a run. Colton Eastman a third, and Ken Giles gets the save with a third of an inning. Now we're going to face the Yankees. Now we are half a game behind the Yankees, And we have Anthony Kay on the mound to open the series. This is a big series. It's still early in the season, but if we're going to be battling the Yankees, then we gotta take as many games early as we can. And ugly loss, 10-0. The first game, Luis Severino basically had our guys bewildered. Vladdy Guerrero and Luis Garcia, 1 hit each. Randall Grichuk and JD Martinez also with a hit. Vladdy had a double. Anthony Kay got shellacked, 5 runs in just 2/3 of an inning. Couldn't get out of the first. Curtis Taylor gave up a couple more runs. Kyle Keller gave up a couple more runs. Keller looking like he is, not really that much of a great addition. We did claim him on waivers, so he is not somebody we're really super attached to. He keeps pitching like this. We're going to have to see if we can get somebody better to take that slack. So now we're a game and a half behind the Yankees. Severino was just awesome. Here we go. Let's try for a win with Sean Reed-Foley on the mound. And it's a loss, a 5-4 loss. We are really not doing well this week. How did we lose it? Well, it was lost late. We were winning until the 7th inning, winning until the bottom of the 7th, and the Yankees scored 3 runs. So it is going to be... Where's our guys? Sean Reed-Foley, yeah, he did give up 3 runs, struck out 10, gave up 2 home runs. He didn't take the loss. It was Colton Eastman, who I don't know why he's getting these high leverage outings for Colton Eastman, and Chad Green finished it off. Billy McKinney was injured. McKinney is no longer a Blue Jay. Or is he? Yeah, he is. He was injured here, and we have a diagnosis pending. Alejandro Kirk pinch hit in the late going. Luis Garcia, another 2 hits for him, 2 hits for Vladdy Guerrero, doubles for Bichette and Garcia. But really just 8 hits for the Blue Jays, so that wasn't very good. It's Sunday now, Sunday, May the 8th. It is the final game of our final game of our series against the Yankees. And then we take a look at the minor leagues. And with Nate Pearson on the mound, the Blue Jays lose again. That's our 5th loss of this series. Nate Pearson was hammered hard. He gave up 2 home runs, 5 runs in 2 innings, and then the parade of the bullpen. Kyle Keller is bad. I'm going to jettison that guy. All right, so we're going to go to the pitching staff. Kyle Keller is really doing poorly, so we're going to see if we can demote him first. Okay, he's out of options, so we're going to have to put him on waivers. That I do not mind. I mean, when your Rule 5 guy has an ERA that's more than 2 runs better, you got to do something about that. So we're going to waive him and designate player for assignment. We head down to Buffalo and see who's doing well. Elvis Luciano is doing pretty well. So is Simeon Woods Richardson. So is Paul Campbell. Campbell may be a nice option. Danny Jimenez is not doing well, even though he's a 20.3 strikeout per 9 inning ratio. He is really not doing well. Julian Fernandez, however, is doing well. So let's take a closer look at what Fernandez has been doing this season. .93, 6 walks, 10 strikeouts. So that's not fantastic. 7 hits. So the whip isn't great. Tice, not a lot of strikeouts. Zach Jackson, ton of strikeouts, but he's getting hit. Thomas Hatch has been really good, but he's not being used very much. Homer Bailey is being used a fair bit. And where is Homer Bailey here? There he is. 9 innings, 13 strikeouts, 3 walks. 2 home runs per 9. That's a little high, especially for the division that we're playing in. So I think the winner of the sweepstakes is going to be Paul Campbell. I'm going to bring Paul Campbell up to the majors. I just want to check out Zach Eflin. Yeah, he's got an 8.31 ERA. Paul Campbell's been great, so we're going to bring him up to the majors. We're going to put him in the bullpen. That should give him a little bit of a bump in his stuff, because usually when guys go to the bullpen, their stuff gets a little bit of a bump. So we're going to go back to Toronto. And we're just going to ask the bench coach for the bullpen, and Paul Campbell is here. He's going to be long relief, mainly probably because he's stretched out and he can go multiple innings. Okay, so that takes care of our pitching staff. Now we're going to head to Buffalo, and we're just going to see how they've done so far this week. They've done okay. They're 5-2, so that's a pretty good week. On Monday, we had solid game here from Jonathan VR, good game from Cullen Large. Joey Murray only went 3 2/3, but he was injured, and he is fine now. Kaz Tsutsumi had a very strong game in relief, 5 strikeouts in 4 innings. Very nice to see. In our 7-3 loss, Kevin Vicuña with a couple of hits, double from Paulo Oosting. Paul Campbell, another strong start, but he did walk 5 in this one. Ty Tice got hit for a couple. Danny Jimenez got hit for a couple. The other loss against Norfolk, the Baltimore Orioles, AAA team. We had just 4 hits on the team. Capra and Moreno. Elvis Luciano, 7 strikeouts, 5 innings. So that's a really good outing for Luciano. This is what I like to see. He's only 22. I've got him starting in Buffalo. I might give him another month and then see what he can do back in the major leagues after being a Rule 5 pick. Big game here offensively. Ryan Noda with a home run. Michael Toglia with a home run. 2 hits for VR. And on the mound, Simeon Woods Richardson with a decent game. 5 innings, 3 earned runs. 8-7 and 13 innings, so our bullpen probably got a workout in that. Turnbull, Jackson, Jimenez, Fernandez, Lopez, Eflin getting hit hard there. Home runs from VR, Souza, and Riley Adams. Multiple games. Riley Adams with a 4 for 6 game. That's a beautiful game there for Adams. 6-4 win. Again, VR, he is on fire. 2 for 3, 2 for 5 for Josh Palacios. And it looks like a home run for, nope, not a home run, but a double for Gabby Moreno, and 2 hits for Vinny Capra. Joey Murray, a decent start. Jordan Romano got hit, and Zach Eflin finished it off. And finally, a 9-3 win. Moreno, big game there. He had a double and 2 triples. Big game for Moreno. Ryan Noda here with a couple of doubles. Jonathan VR, 2 hits. Kevin Vicuña. So if we look at our roster as a whole, our pitching is not bad. Joey Murray's getting hit a little bit. Luciano, Simeon Woods Richardson, 6 walks, 20 strikeouts in 20 1/3 innings. That's great for a 21-year-old. Spencer Turnbull is rounding out the rotation now that we've promoted Paul Campbell, and Roansy Contreras is coming into the rotation. And in terms of lineups, you can see that Ryan Noda, he's a little bit banged up. Having a very, very nice season, and so is Gabby Moreno, 312, 346, 584 with 3 home runs. Jonathan VR is a nice veteran bat to have there. Kevin Vicuña is not doing a heck of a lot. Paulo Oosting not doing a heck of a lot. Palacios not doing a heck of a lot, but Steven Souza Jr. is doing okay since we brought him in. We're going to go down to the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and check out what these guys are doing. We're just going to take a quick look at the schedule, which I think is that button. And they lost everything except for 1 game, so we're not going to go into too much detail here. Jency Diaz doing pretty well, I would say. Alek Manoah, much, much better numbers here. 30 innings, 30 1/3 innings, 9 walks, 26 strikeouts. That is much closer to what we want to see from Manoah. Kyle Bradish is doing okay, not great. Graham Spraker struggling to start this year, and Riley Thompson, who I think we signed to a minor league deal. Yeah, he's a minor league free agent, so he's not doing great, but it's, I think, only 1 start for him. Josh Winkowski is injured. He's only gone for 2 days. Kidney stones for Josh, unfortunately. Brad Wilson, we've got 19 strikeouts from Gabriel Ponce. He is doing extremely well. Only 23. Really nice to see from Ponce. And for the hitters, Philip Clark is really having a phenomenal start. Catcher, and he is got 5 home runs already, 304, 395, 551 for a 148 OPS plus. So that's stellar. Samad Taylor, a 125 OPS plus, even though he's only hitting 184. He's got 9 hits, but 8 of them are for extra bases. Holy moly. Giving him a 510 slugging percentage, and he gets on base, 349 OBP. Jordan Groshans, not doing all that great, in 93 OPS plus. Zach Ashford, I think he's a minor league free agent signing. He's doing okay. Will Robertson, doing okay. Jacob Barfield, another minor league free agent signing, is not doing well. And Griffin Conine is doing quite well. He's got 3 home runs, but 9 doubles on the season so far. And so now we're going to head to Dunedin. New Hampshire's 11-12, so they're not horrible, but that bad week really put them behind the 8 ball. So Dunedin here, decent week, 0-1, a loss. And Trey Dillard with a really nice outing. I think it was a trade acquisition, so he did nicely this week. And I think that's Daysbel Hernandez. Yep, Daysbel Hernandez there. Offensively, just one hit. Angel Camacho had it. One GD hit, as our friend, I can't even remember the character's name, from Bob Uecker from Major League, of course. Having that one GD hit comment after a particularly tough loss for the Indians in that movie. Alex Nolan, good start here in this one, and I think that's Chris Rivera giving up the only run. We did have a rain delay in the 11th inning, so that was an extra inning loss. 8-3 win here against Lakeland. Now, we're, of course, looking for Nick Gonzalez and how he's doing. He hit a double in this one. Kinoshita hit 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs. He had 2 home runs in this game. He was probably the player of the game by far. Justin Ammons, another big game, 2 doubles for him. Eric Pardinho, solid outing, 5 innings, 1 run. And 2-1 win against the Florida Fire Frogs. Nick Gonzalez, 1 hit in this one. Johnny Aiello with a home run. I think he's leading the team in home runs. Justin Maesi walked 7. That's painful, even though only 1 came around to score. 6-3 win, also against Florida. And Nick Gonzalez here had a good game, 2 for 3 with a home run. And 2 hits for Ammons, 2 hits for Ruiz, and Miguel Geraldo also hit a double. Saldana, a very nice start here, 7 innings, 1 win. It's nice to see some of these guys get like 7-inning outings. So really not much of a game here. 8 hits, 2 for Ramos, 2 for Gonzalez, but no runs for the Blue Jays. Trey Dillard, a pretty decent start, and Reuter Hernandez gave up not the winners, but he gave up another 2. And Florida again, and we win 6-1. Justin Ammons, a 4-hit game, home run for Nick Gonzalez. Camacho with a hit, and Lantigua with a pair. Alex Nolan, another strong start for him. And we'll just take a look at a quick sum up. And we have batting stats here for some reason. Let's go with pitching stats. And Trey Dillard is having a pretty decent season, but he's not striking out a lot of guys. Justin Maesi, a lot of walks for him. Alex Nolan, decent season, but not a lot of strikeouts. Eric Pardinho, I think he may be rounding into form, and Antonio Saldana is easily the best of our starters. Of our relievers, Chris Rivera, not doing well. Who's doing well? Reuter Hernandez is doing okay. Not a lot of strikeouts for Jackson Reeves, but he's doing okay. And Maximo Castillo is probably the best of these guys. In terms of our lineups, Nick Gonzalez, 125 OPS plus. He's having a solid season, and he is hot right now. Francisco Ruiz, we have to sort of break down a little more. He's doing excellently. He's not hitting with quite the amount of power that he did with Lansing, but he's still hitting very well. PK Morris is having a nice start to the season. Angel Camacho is 2. Leonardo Jimenez is He's out for a few days, but he's okay, and he's not doing that great anyway. Justin Ammons, big start for him. And that's about it. So now we head to the Lansing Lugnuts, our final team in this roundup. We're going to check out their week. 4 wins, a couple losses. And here, Desan Brown, Jose Rivas, Aurelvis Martinez, Grant Richardson, and Bobby Seymour all with 2 hits each. So big games there. Martinez and Brown with doubles, Seymour with a triple. Brendan Eisert with a really good game there. An 8-2 win against Cedar Rapids. 2-hit game for Desan Brown, but a 3-hit game for Rodriguez, Yorman Rodriguez, home run, and Scott Horwitz also hit a home run. Adam Kloffenstein, pretty good start there, and Kendall Williams with 3 good innings in relief. 6-1 loss. Offense really wasn't around, and Trevor Schwecke with a couple of hits, and Grant Richardson with a double. Ian Bedell, decent start, not great, but not bad, and Sam Ryan and Logan Bender finished it off, both of them giving up runs. 4-2 win against Quad Cities. Spencer Horwitz, another home run for him. Not a lot of hits so far. Jack Perkins, a pretty decent start. Winder Garcia and Juan Diaz finishing it off. Juan Diaz is off to a great start this year. 2 hits here in this loss for Solarte. 2 hits for Schwecke and Kerwer. Horwitz with a triple. I was going to say another home run, but a triple. Nathaniel Perez, not great. Winder Garcia really got hit up a bit. And finally, 11-2 win against Quad Cities. 2 hits for Desan Brown, adding 2 walks, so that's great. Horwitz with... Yep, another home run. Aurelvis Martinez hit his first of the season, and Grant Richardson his first of the season. Brandon Eisert, another strong start for him. So overall, Kloffenstein, solid. Ian Bedell, not that great. Jack Perkins, not that great. Brandon Eisert has been very good, and Nathaniel Perez has been good. In the bullpen, a couple of decent guys here in the bullpen. And, a couple of decent guys. Lazaro Estrada has been quite good. Juan Diaz has been excellent. Ethan Smith has been pretty good. So, not a bad bullpen performance here. And the lineups. Well, we have some excellent work here from Spencer Horwitz, especially this week. Bobby Seymour is also good in a limited role. Aurelvis Martinez, 113 OPS plus. That's solid for a guy so young. I think he's just 20. Trevor Schwecke has been very good as well. Desan Brown, another young guy, Blue Jays draft pick, just 20 years old. He's also stolen 11 bases with a 123 OPS plus. And finally, John Solarte has been quite good. So that is what the Jays have been doing. A horrible week for the Blue Jays. We've lost like 4 games of our, in the standings. We were up by a game and a half to the Yankees, and we are now 3.5 back thanks to just pooching that series against the Yankees. So thanks very much for joining me. I'm JayBlue. It's been an allergy-addled recording, but I made it through. A little bit short this week, but I think you can just whiz through this one, and we'll be back with our next episode soon. So thanks very much for joining me, JayBlue at Jays From Away, and you're watching on the General Manager Games channel.